There's some weirdo going around sending harassing DMs to VTubers. So this was tweeted out by Miss Sarah Misaki on Twitter, who wrote, "I'm sorry, what the F is happening? Already blocked and reported, but like, I don't owe you anything. We've been together for 2 years. I don't know what you expected, I guess." And there is a photo of a DM they received. The DM they received is from Twitter user Psycho Ego. Don't send harassment to anybody, but I'm not gonna censor out their name because look, if they feel comfortable sending these weird DMs, it is what it is, man. I also want to throw out my personal opinion right now because I've had people in varying lines of thought. In my personal opinion, DMs aren't private, okay? Just because it's a DM does not mean you have the right to send the most fucked up messages in there and then spin around and be upset that somebody exposed you for your fucked up messages, okay? If you feel comfortable enough sending that effed up message to them, then you should be okay with that being posted. I am not saying this about personal private information told in confidence. That is completely separate, okay? Like DMs with personal private conversations, things that were told in private, personal, relating to you in a state of vulnerability, that is effed up to be posting publicly, okay? That is not okay. But if somebody is sending you a effed up harassing message, that person, in my opinion, cannot then turn around and be like, "Oh, woe is me. Like, how dare you expose this message?" Don't send it in the first place then. If you did not want people to post this messed up thing you said, don't say the effed up thing and then nobody would post it. That's my personal take. But I'm just curious about your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below as to where you stand about situations like this. Please don't misconstrue my words. If somebody is confiding in you in a vulnerable scenario, they're telling you about some family situation, that do not expose that. That is not cool, okay? But anyways, the DM reads, and I will read this out loud for audio listeners, for people who throw me on a second monitor. "Unfollowed. Didn't know you and your boyfriend were like that. Was hoping it wasn't that serious, TBH, and only followed to try to see if we could get closer. Hope he dumps you and that you lose lots of followers, you slut. Nobody likes relationships in the VTuber space, whore. KYS and do everybody a favor." In my personal opinion, if you're out here sending messages like this in DMs, completely fair for that person to post it with your username. Should not have sent that. But Sarah adds, "Get off your burner and say this shit on main. I'm so sick of people hiding behind fake accounts. Just leave me alone." Yeah, by the way, people who send those never use their main account. I wonder why. It's always an anime profile photo, no profile photo, burner account. Say it with your full chest. If you're comfortable enough saying it, say it with your face attached. But Miss Sarah Misaki adds, "Anyways, if you do like VTuber couples, my significant other Knight and I are severely unashamed of our relationship. Enjoy the art I posted that probably set these B off." But other people are showing condolences. Sarah writes, "Where are all these weirdos coming from?" And Sarah says, "Effing help me." Takita says, "I ain't even started VTubing yet. I just got here. What is this?" Sarah says, "Run while you can, homie." Yuki writes, "The name says it all." And Sarah says, "Aha, you're so right." But this is not the only message this weirdo has sent. Allegedly, there is this tweet that was made by Twitter user Snowy Saber, who shows a DM. Would you look at that? Doesn't this DM look very similar to what we just read? This DM reads, and the name of the sender is cropped out, so I don't know who sent it, right? We don't know if it's the same person. "Wait, you have a boyfriend? I'm unfollowing. To be honest, I follow you to get closer to you, and I joined the Discord to talk one-on-one, but just saw you talking about him and I'm disgusted. Don't bait men with your VTubers big boobs and post if you don't want guys interested in you. I'm 6'2" and 8 units. I could change your life. I make 6 figures too. I hate VTubers like you. Get a life." I have a feeling this is the same person because the beginning of the message reads really similarly. Also, by the way, the reason why this tells me at least, that person did not see Sarah's message and then send this to Snowy, right? As in they saw Sarah's tweet that went and then went and DM'd somebody else the same or similar message, because Sarah's DM was received on 3:15 p.m. and Sarah posted this at 4:06 p.m. But Snowy actually received this DM 8:53 p.m. So Snowy probably received this the day prior, maybe at 8:53 p.m. Maybe, I'm guessing. Snowy could also be in a different time zone, and then that could also contribute to it. Not super sure. But the timestamps currently is telling me that that wasn't possible. I do want to say too, people are so weird, man. And I also hate it when people are like, "I am this tall and packing this much and I make this much money." Those don't matter if you're a piece of shit. Like, no, none of this stuff you can make, at least for a lot of people, me included, right? Doesn't matter how much money you make, doesn't matter how tall you are, doesn't matter how attractive you are, whatever, right? If you're a piece of shit, I don't want you in my life. Point blank simple. Here you have proven you are a piece of crap because you feel comfortable sending this vile message to poor Snowy. And Snowy adds, "Here's me wrapped around my BF while he watches Bleach for the 1000th time. I love my man," in all the caps. And it is a cute photo of exactly that. Slimy Wizard, this was so funny. They wrote, "Bro, just say 6'10" like a normal person. Don't make us do math." Snowy says he was talking about his situation down there. It's so funny. This person thought it was like 6'2" and you're supposed to add 8 to it. Please protect that person. person at all costs, man. Moomy Star writes, this is actually the funniest joke I saw today. Snowy says, I'm glad it could make you laugh. I was straight up dying. Verkin says, sorry to hear you got that DM. Awesome, somebody loves you. Snowy says, yes, been together for 3 years. And then Twitter user Mo Kaki took a photo of both of these and commented it under Sarah's tweet. And Sarah added, yeah, I saw them post theirs after mine. It makes me wonder if it's the same person just getting mad and going around harassing those they fantasize themselves with. And Mo Kaki adds, I really think so. Honestly, in my experience, the ones that are loud in these fandoms are just a couple of people with multiple accounts. It's beyond creepy. And Sarah later adds, hi, good morning, everyone. Overnight, this caught fire way more than I was expecting it to, so I will have to mute this post. I hope you understand. Knight and I severely appreciate the kind of messages and support nonetheless, and we wish you could reply to everyone. Please go and support him through all of this too. He deserves the whole entire galaxy and then some. I don't want him feeling like he's a burden to me. He's not and will never be. And this is Knight's Twitter page. Their handle is Knight Komori VT, but Knight is spelled with a Y instead of an I. And this honestly is really unfortunate because in a lot of times, I feel like for streamers and content creators, VTubers, no matter what type of like way you present, right? Face cam VTuber, no cam at all, is that I feel like a lot of times people feel pressure to not reveal their relationship because of weirdos like this that switch up 100%. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I never revealed the fact that I had a partner. It was because the person I was dating at the time told me not to, and I was just trusting them, and I was like, okay, I'll listen to you, I guess, right? Because you know better, supposedly, since you've been streaming for way longer. I was only like freshly brand new at the time. And then later I figured that I actually didn't like that because if I didn't reveal the fact that I was in a relationship, then a lot of weirdos would assume that I was single and they would try to hit on me. And maybe it helped me get more viewers, but I don't want viewers that are only watching my stream for the sake of hoping they could get romantic relationship with me. So of course, your relationship, your prerogative, you can choose to reveal as much or as little information as possible. Just throwing in my 2 cents, I'm saying from my personal experience, I found that it was actually really helpful for me to reveal the fact that I'm in a relationship because it weeds out all of the weirdos. Sure, the numbers might be a little bit less than if I had people that were in there hoping they could stay, like find a relationship with me, but you're hoping for nothing. My boyfriend and I have been together for 5 years, like keep dreaming at this point. And also it actually is really wholesome because my community is also equally as big of a fan of my boyfriend as well. He plays professional League of Legends. So when he comes in, they're like, oh my God, right? They're always rooting for him as well. So I just found I personally like the environment it cultivates. I always love to see when creators are boldly and loudly supportive of their partners. And of course, again, you are more than welcome to reveal as much or as little information as possible. And I completely understand people don't want to reveal relationships for privacy reasons because they don't want people stalking their partner. Backlash could fall on their partner too, and they want to prevent that. So you're more than valid for everything. I'm just saying from my experience, I found that my life did get better when I revealed my relationship. And like, I mean, broke up with the person I first started dating when I was streaming, and then I started dating my current partner, who I'm still with 5 years down the line. But to wrap this all up real quick, and I'm gonna try, look, man, I've been experimenting with my YouTube channel because we've been making this content for a while, but sometimes I find like little funny or interesting tweets that I want to share with you guys, but it's way too short to make it into its own video. So I was just thinking of tacking it onto ends of other videos that I have that are a little bit shorter. So let me know if you like the format down below in the comment section, if you like these little pieces I tack on. If you don't like it, I'll stop doing it. We're all about experimentation. But I found this tweet that was tweeted by Vebe, and I just thought this was really funny. So Vebe writes, oh my, and as you can see, Kamala Harris was streaming on Twitch and using Vebe's emote, the emote being Veye. This tweet was tweeted September 13th with 24K likes at this point. And we have commenters like Bow the Whale saying, ain't no way, Lucia saying no way. And Daisy says, I checked her latest VOD and it's real, she subbed to you, and here you can see all the Vebes. Well, this is actually like the same screenshot. And we have Mama Oko writer, she wants to enter the non-safe space. So I just thought that was really funny. I'm curious as if Kamala went out of her way to directly sub to Vey, or if somebody just happened to gift Kamala a sub to Vey for some reason as a joke, right? Because people do that. And then Kamala saw the email and was like, hee, this is cute, and was using it. So I'm just curious about the lore behind this. I would love to know. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on everything happening. If you like me tacking on that fun little short tweet at the very end, kind of like a palate cleanser, if you will. And if you like this video, I appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I will put the social links to Snowy and Sarah and their partner Knight down below as well, so you can go check all of them out. And yeah, I hope to catch you guys on my Twitch streams. I stream 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST, or I hope to catch you guys in another video.